Christmas, celebrated today with light, warmth, and hope, traces its origins to the Roman Empire, a civilization that excelled at blending traditions to forge unity. Before it became a Christian observance, December 25th was tied to festivals like Dies Natalis Solis Invicti, the birthday of the unconquered sun. By co-opting this date, early Christians transformed a symbol of cosmic renewal into one of spiritual rebirth. This fascinating interplay between faith and tradition cemented Christmas as both a religious celebration and a social cornerstone. Long before the birth of Christ was commemorated, Romans celebrated the turning of the year with the winter solstice. The festival of Dies Natalis Solis Invicti, introduced by Emperor Aurelian in 274 AD, honored the unconquered sun. It symbolized the triumph of light over darkness as the days grew longer, a theme universally resonant. For Aurelian, the sun god Sol Invictus offered more than celestial power. It provided a unifying figure in an empire fractured by war, politics, and cultural diversity. Public games, sacrifices, and feasts reinforced the sun's importance, drawing people together in a shared acknowledgement of renewal. The beauty of this tradition lies in its simplicity. The sun's return mirrored humanity's yearning for stability and hope, forces that transcend time and empire. As Christianity spread across the empire in the 4th century AD, it sought not to erase but to elevate. Christian leaders, understanding the profound human attachment to familiar rhythms, saw an opportunity in the solstice celebrations. By repurposing December 25th, they placed Christ's birth at the symbolic heart of renewal. Interestingly, the Gospels don't specify the date of Christ's birth. Early Christian writers, such as Sextus Julius Africanus, posited December based on theological reasoning. The parallel to Dies Natalis Solis Invicti was intentional. Just as the sun's light dispels winter's darkness, Christ's arrival was celebrated as the ultimate triumph of divine light over the shadow of sin. This synthesis wasn't an act of trickery. It was deeply human. To understand this choice, we must see it not as a dismissal of the past, but as an acknowledgement that meaning grows best when rooted in the soil of shared experience. The first recorded Christmas observance on December 25th occurred in Rome in 336 AD during the reign of Constantine the Great. This early celebration combined Christian worship with adapted elements of Roman tradition. Families and communities gathered for feasting and candlelit services. Gifts, a holdover from Saturnalia, symbolized goodwill and shared blessings. Though deeply religious, early Christmas practices retained a festive spirit that echoed the joy of the solstice and Saturnalia. At its core, Christmas in the 4th century was more than a holiday. It was a declaration. In a world transitioning from pagan pluralism to Christian unity, the celebration stood as a marker of shifting identity and resilience. As Christianity became the empire's official religion under Emperor Theodosius I in 380 AD, the influence of Christmas expanded. Rome's leadership ensured that the holiday reached all corners of the empire, though regional variations persisted. In the East, Epiphany on January 6th initially took precedence, celebrating Christ's baptism. Over time, however, December 25th gained dominance, bolstered by its association with imperial power and tradition. This gradual evolution of Christmas highlights a fascinating dynamic. The empire didn't enforce uniformity. Instead, it wove together strands of cultural and spiritual practice, creating a tapestry that allowed Christmas to thrive across diverse regions. The success of Christmas wasn't merely a result of imperial decree, it also reflected the adaptability of its message. As Saturnalia and Dies Natalis Solis Invicti faded, their essence, the celebration of light, renewal, and togetherness, found a home in the Christian calendar. This process was not without tension. Church leaders like Augustine of Hippo lamented lingering pagan customs, warning against excessive revelry. But the brilliance of early Christian strategy lay in its ability to absorb rather than alienate. The candlelit vigils, communal feasts, and themes of renewal all carried forward, imbued with new theological depth. The result was a festival that both honored Rome's past and proclaimed its future. Christmas became a reflection of the human need to find meaning in the turning of time, a desire as relevant today as it was in antiquity. The establishment of Christmas in the Roman Empire left a profound legacy. It demonstrated how traditions can evolve without losing losing their essence. By aligning Christ's birth with the rhythms of the natural world, early Christians ensured the holiday would resonate deeply across generations. Christmas grew beyond a single day. It shaped art, music, and community, becoming a cornerstone of Christian life in medieval Europe and beyond. The themes of light overcoming darkness, the promise of renewal, and the joy of shared celebration continue to inspire modern practices. But more than its theological significance, Christmas reveals something fundamentally human: our ability to find unity in shared symbols, to adapt without losing purpose, and to carry forward hope in times of transition. The origins of Christmas in the Roman Empire remind us that traditions are not static, they are living things. By transforming the winter solstice into a celebration of Christ, early Christians wove a new narrative that resonated with Roman culture while transcending its boundaries. Christmas's enduring power lies in this act of creation, the ability to draw from the familiar while pointing toward the eternal. It's a legacy of light, renewal, and connection that began in the Roman Empire but belongs to the world.